Hello and welcome to the news in English of Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Ladies and gentlemen, a day before the 5th Moscow International Security Conference opening today in the capital Moscow, Russia, an informal meeting between the Defense Minister of the Russian Federation, Sergei Shoigu, and chiefs of armies of 10 Asian countries took place. The purpose of the meeting is in order to promote long-term cooperation between Russia and ASEAN community in the fields. At the meeting, the Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu emphasized expanding military ties between Russia and ASEAN not only meets the demands of Russia and the ASEAN countries, but also meets the needs of the whole region. For his part, the Vietnamese Defense Minister Ngô Xuân Lịch said that the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation held this meeting proactively shows the desire of Russia on strengthening ties with ASEAN. Vietnam highly appreciated the contribution of the Russian Federation in maintaining peace and stability in the Asia-Pacific region. Vietnam committed to strengthen cooperation with Russia through bilateral and multilateral channels on the basis of equality, mutual respect, mutual benefit, abided by international law. Since establishing partnerships with ASEAN in 1996, Russia is increasingly asserting their role for peace, stability, and development of the Southeast Asian region in particular, and the Asia-Pacific in general. To help local and officers in charge of election work at the grassroots understand the processes and professional competence of holding elections, Provincial Election Commission held a live broadcast of professional training meeting for election of deputies of the 14th National Assembly and People's Council at all levels for the period from 2016 to 2021 for all elections held in the province. The training took place with the main contents are guidelines on the work to be carried out before, during, and after election day, instruction on how to adjust and supplement the list of voters after listing, instructions on how to decorate polling stations, guidelines on how to write election records and progress reports, deploy and answer some questions related to voting software. At the conference, Mr. Trần Văn Tư, Deputy Secretary of Provincial Standing Party Committee, Chairman of People's Council, Chairman of Provincial Election Committee, stressed that to organize the election successfully, the role of electoral teams, those who directly implement the electoral process on election day, is extremely important. Thus, professional training sessions will help organizations understand electoral functions, duties, powers, and work sequences throughout the electoral process. Currently, the province has 1,564 electoral teams with nearly 40,000 workers in charge of election teams, including Biên Hòa City, most with 311 teams, and Thống Nhất, least with 80 election teams. International news. Ladies and gentlemen, the race between the former Foreign Minister Hillary Clinton and billionaire Donald Trump is still very close when the two brightest candidates of the Democratic Party and the Republican Party continue to win important victories in the presidential primaries on Super Tuesday, April the 26th. According to preliminary results of vote counting, the former U.S. Foreign Minister Hillary Clinton of the Democratic Party easily overcame Senator Bernie Sanders at 4 states including Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut, while Senator Bernie Sanders won only in the state of Rhode Island. At present, Ms. Hillary has won a total of 2,026 delegates vote, left behind Senator Bernie Sanders with 1,291 delegates votes. To win the only ticket to represent the Democratic Party to participate in elections to the U.S. President in the upcoming November, a candidate of this party must have a total of 2,383 votes. On the side of the Republican Party, candidate Donald Trump got all 5 victories in the U.S. northeastern states including Pennsylvania, Maryland, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Delaware. Currently, Mr. Trump has won more 82 delegates votes and brought his total number of delegates to this moment at least 920 votes, thereby maintaining the advantage in the race to represent the Republican Party to run for the post of U.S. President. Antoine Denis, the suspect providing weapons of terrorist Emily Culabelli to carry out the terrorist attack on the editorial office of Charlie Hebdo in Paris 1 year ago, was extradited to France by the Spanish authorities. Spanish authorities said Antoine Denis, French citizen, arrested in Malaga on April 13 at autonomous region Andalusia of Spain. Reportedly after the terrorist attacks in Paris, Antoine Denis moved to Malaga and lived with forged papers, and weapons trafficking continued. Antoine Denis has provided weapons for the two brothers, Serif and Seth Kouassi, to conduct terrorist attacks aimed at the editorial office of Charlie Hebdo in Paris on January 7, 2015. 12 people killed and 11 injured. The terrorists were wanted nationwide and killed in a special campaign 2 days after the terrorist attack. That's all for news in English for today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.